Here's a STIHL FS 110R weed eater. This is a new 4-mix engine. And basically what a 4-mix engine is STIHL has basically took a 2-cycle and a 4-cycle and combined those together to have the best features of both. Like this one here, it's 4-cycle, it has valves, 4-stroke, got your little rocker arms, a little gear, cam gear that drives everything, just like a 4-cycle, but you still use the engine oil mix just like a 2-cycle. And that's really good because a standard 4-cycle, they're normally heavier too. See, this one here actually has no engine oil sump. It's just a regular crankcase like a 2-cycle, thus they're able to keep the weight down just a little bit. And these weed eaters, they're really, even though they have the valves, they're really surprisingly still light. And this particular weed eater here, the 110R, this is 31.4 cc, rated 1.4 horsepower. The next one below this one is a FS90, which is 1.27, and then the next one above this is a FS 130, which is 1.9. And personally on these, I like to use the auto cut head. I believe it's 25-2 auto cut with a 105 diameter X line is what I use on this one. And it's just really, I mean, it's really torquey for a weed eater. I mean, it really is. It's you happen to get in the big weeds, the big grass with it, and it'll just mow that stuff down like it's nothing. You can use a wide variety of string heads, blades, whichever you need. But basically, this still being a 4-cycle, but it acts like a 2-cycle because you just use the regular engine oil mix that you use in the 2-cycle. And there's a lot of people think, well, how does the bottom end get lubricated? Well, the bottom end, the carburetor has a line down here on the bottom. You probably can't see it here in this shot, but there's a rubber line comes out of it that goes into the side of the crankcase there, and I think that's how some of the lube makes its way to like your rod and the crank down in there. But no, these are just really torquey weed eaters still made, and they're lightweight. And they're really not that bad fuel-wise because I just did probably somewhere close to 30 minutes worth of mowing with it, and it's still got probably a little over half a tank in it. So it's really not that bad. And to start these weed eaters, of course, you just take your trigger handle here, pull it on, pull that back to lock it, flip that to choke when she's cold, push your primer, give it a good pull, it hits, flip choke back down, pull her again until it's off and running, hit your trigger, and then you're off and running. Cut it off, slide it up there. But no, it's just a really good trimmer that's still made there. I wasn't sure myself how I would like this one till I got it, because all my equipment's all I've ever had's been 2-cycle till I got this 4-cycle, and it really surprises me as far as the torque and that it's no heavier than it is. But yeah, it's just a really good trimmer that's still made here.